Очередную, седьмую конференцию молодых ученых и специалистов группы «Лукойл», в работе которой приняли участие 160 делегатов из 8 стран мира. В рамках конференции прошел конкурс на лучшую научно-техническую разработку, где было представлено более 200 оригинальных проектов, а также конкурс среди молодых сотрудников «Лукойла» на звание «Лучший молодой специалист года».
Лукойл, одна большая семья. Каждый день начинают с улыбки друзья. Мы работаем, чтобы богатство земли миллионам людей лучше жить помогли. Наш Лукойл, одна большая семья.
Сегодня «Лукойл» — это трудовой коллектив, объединяющий 150 тысяч рабочих и служащих в 30 странах мира. Социальная политика компании направлена на создание высокой мотивации труда и роста уровня социальной защиты работников компании. В дополнение к материальным и моральным поощрениям, «Лукойл» реализует целый комплекс корпоративных программ, образующий единый социальный пакет, который предусматривает различные формы помощи и поддержки сотрудников компании и членов их семей. В организациях группы «Лукойл» работают 27 учебных центров, создана система непрерывной подготовки кадров. Ежегодно в различных учебных заведениях в России и за рубежом повышает квалификацию каждый третий работник компании. «Лукойл» реализует целый комплекс физкультурно-оздоровительных программ и укрепляет собственные спортивные традиции. Самым масштабным спортивным мероприятием является международная спартакиада «Лукойла». В 2007 году в городе Когалыме прошла 4-я зимняя спартакиада, собравшая более 300 спортсменов. С момента своего образования компания проводит политику социально ответственного бизнеса, которая способствует улучшению положения многих российских регионов. «Лукойл» оказывает адресную помощь детским домам, ветеранам войны и труда, учреждениям культуры, образования, здравоохранения. Компания является партнером Олимпийского комитета России и спонсором 6 спортивных команд. В рамках программы сохранения культурного и духовного наследия «Лукойл» поддерживает и входит в попечительские советы крупнейших российских музеев и театров. Важное место в социальном партнерстве с регионами России занимает конкурс социальных проектов. Цель конкурса – поддержка общественной инициативы и реализация проектов, направленных на решение актуальных проблем регионов. За 6 лет рассмотрено более 4000 проектов, из которых 800 получили гранты «Лукойла». В соответствии с программой стратегического развития «Лукойла» в 2007 году в отдельное направление был выделен бизнес-сектор электроэнергетика. Основу сектора составят собственные генерирующие мощности «Лукойла», а также новые энергетические активы, которые компания планирует приобрести в будущем. Важным шагом, значительно укрепившим энергетический статус «Лукойла», стало приобретение контрольного пакета акций 8-й территориальной генерирующей компании. ТГК-8 является основным производителем электроэнергии для целого ряда областей Юга России. Ежегодно электростанции компании потребляют около 7 миллиардов кубометров газа и вырабатывают более 3500 мегаватт. «Лукойлом» принято решение об увеличении мощностей электростанций за счет модернизации и строительства новых объектов. Приобретение генерирующей компании на юге России открывает большие возможности для диверсификации бизнеса и позволяет повысить эффективность газовых проектов «Лукойла» на Северном Каспии. Большое значение «Лукойл» придает развитию собственной малой энергетики и созданию автономных энергоисточников на производствах компании в отдаленных и энергодефицитных регионах. Крупный объект собственной генерации «Лукойла» был построен в 2007 году в Западной Сибири. На Ватьюганском месторождении введена в эксплуатацию газотурбинная электростанция мощностью 72 мегаватта. Электростанция использует в качестве топлива природный газ и позволяет одновременно решать задачи утилизации попутного нефтяного газа и производства электроэнергии. Создание нового бизнес-сектора «Электроэнергетика» обеспечит надежное энергоснабжение добывающих и перерабатывающих предприятий и будет способствовать росту капитализации и укреплению позиции «Лукойла» как глобальной энергетической компании.
The open joint stock company Lukoil is one of the largest international oil and gas business groups with global presence in over 30 countries. Lukoil is one of the key players in the Russian energy sector. It's successfully operating in all major international hydrocarbon markets. By implementing the intensive growth strategy in 2007, Lukoil considerably expanded its range of activities and its presence, while achieving operations excellence across all strategically important growth areas. The company's achievements include launching new international large-scale oil and gas production projects, completing construction of a new unique transport complex in the Russian north, acquisition of new refining assets abroad, increasing output of petroleum products compliant with international environmental safety standards, expansion of distribution network in Europe. Platts assessment suggests that in 2007, Lukoil has significantly improved its operating and financial indicators. The company's net profit rose by 27% and reached $9.5 billion. Capitalization came to $74 billion. In 2007, the Lukoil Group structure underwent considerable changes. It was resolved to establish new electric power business segment. Development of a new business area was acknowledged as an important long-term capitalization growth factor for the company. This film will describe Lukoil's major events and results in 2007 and the first 6 months of 2008. Lukoil is one of the global leaders in terms of proven hydrocarbon reserves. As of January 1, 2008, Lukoil's proven hydrocarbon reserves, with due consideration of the current production increment, grew by 4% and came to 20.4 billion barrels of oil equivalent. The company's intensive growth strategy is aimed at aggressive exploration and advanced preparation of new highly efficient hydrocarbon production regions both in Russia and abroad. In 2007, Lukoil discovered 8 new hydrocarbon fields in Russia. The largest discovery by Dinska oil field is located in the north of the Komi Republic. The reserves are estimated at 270 million barrels of oil equivalent. In 2007, Lukoil demonstrated excellent results while implementing geological exploration projects in foreign countries. New fields in Colombia and Iran were discovered with participation of the company. Positive results indicating hydrocarbon presence in new structures were received in Venezuela, Egypt, and Saudi Arabia. The company signed cooperation agreements with state oil companies of Indonesia and Qatar. Equity shares on continental shelf exploration projects were purchased in Cote d'Ivoire and Ghana. One of Lukoil's largest international assets is participation in Western Kurna-2 in the Republic of Iraq. Proven reserves at this field are estimated at 6.5 billion barrels of oil equivalent. In 2007, resulting from discussions with the Iraqi government, it was resolved to establish a working group to define the terms and conditions of Western Kurna-2 startup. Another result of the discussions was to allow Lukol to take part in tenders for new oil and gas fields in Iraq. In 2007, Lukol extracted over 96.5 million tons of oil and almost 16.5 billion cubic meters of gas. 13 new hydrocarbon fields were put into production. In the short-term perspective, the Northern Caspian and Timon-Pechora oil and gas province fields will account for major hydrocarbon production growth. Here in 2007, large-scale operations to develop the Yuzhno-Hilchiyu, one of the largest fields in the region, were conducted. The development of this field is a joint project of Lukoil and ConocoPhillips, the company's strategic American partner. Total investments into its development came to over $3 billion. Design production level at the field is estimated at 7.5 million tons of oil per year. Produced crude oil is delivered to the new terminal constructed by Lukoil on the Barents Sea. It is then shipped off to supertankers to be exported to Europe and North America. In 2007, Lukoil took part in international hydrocarbon production projects in Kazakhstan, Azerbaijan, Colombia, and Egypt. An important step in Lukoil's gas strategy development became the commissioning of the Hauzak block in Uzbekistan. Gas condensate Hauza block is part of the Kadim Hauzak Shadi Kungrad mega project, with proven reserves estimated at over 3 trillion cubic meters of gas. It is a PSA-based project. The Lukoil Group has a 90% stake. Uzbekistan has ample reserves and is among leading gas producers in Central Asia. In 2008, by expanding its presence in the region, Lukoil purchased a license to develop a hydrocarbon block southwestern Gisar. The license area includes 7 hydrocarbon fields with total reserves estimated at 100 billion cubic meters and over 6 million tons of oil and gas condensate. In 2007, crude oil export dropped by 5% and came to 42 million tons, while petroleum products export rose by 20% up to 25 million tons. Lukoil exports crude oil and petroleum products through a network of its own terminals in the Caspian, the Baltic, and the Barents Sea. In 2007, Lukoil continued developing its own transportation capacities. In June 2008, construction of the Barandey oil export terminal was completed on the Barents Sea. The new terminal is an unprecedented oil export complex which is able to provide year-round crude oil export in severe Arctic weather. The complex includes an onshore tank farm with a total capacity of 325,000 tons, an oil treatment station, a multi-fuel electric power station with a capacity of 25 megawatt, an underwater pipeline which delivers oil to the fixed offshore ice-resistant offloading terminal located 22 kilometers away from the shore. The design of the terminal is unique and not to be found anywhere else in the world. The terminal includes mooring cargo handling system for proximity mooring of 20 to 70,000 tons deadweight reinforced ice-doing tankers. In June 2008, the first bulk shipment of oil was pumped into the new Vasily Dinkov tanker. The capacity of the new Barandey oil export oil terminal totals 12 million tons annually. Commissioning of the complex opens up new vistas for field construction in the Timon-Pechora oil and gas province and is going to considerably improve the oil export's efficiency. 2007 was the year of rapid development of Lukoil Group's downstream. Refining output at the company's refineries, both in and outside of Russia, increased by 7% and hit the all-time high of 52 million tons. Total output, including third-party refineries, exceeded 56 million tons. Lukoil Ukhta Neftepererabotka commissioned a tar visbreaking unit with a capacity of 8,000 tons. The new unit is going to contribute to higher vacuum gas volumes and improved environmental performance of industrial facilities. Increasing production volumes account for advanced upgrading of refining facilities, which has been continuously and purposely on the company's priority list for a number of years. Lukoil Permnefteorgsynthese and Lukoil Volgograd Neftepererabotka commissioned new isomerization units. As a result, Euro 3 gasoline output produced at Lukoil's refineries in Russia tripled and exceeded 1 million tons. Another landmark event in the downstream was establishment of a joint venture with the Italian ERG meant to ensure management of Sicily-based ISAB refining complex. The aforementioned complex is one of the largest ones in the region. It includes 2 refineries which have a common pipeline system. Establishment of the refining joint venture in Italy is of paramount importance to the company's downstream development business in Western Europe. The advantageous location of the complex and its ability to process Russian crude make the project very attractive. For the time being, Lukoil is the world's 7th largest producer of motor oil. Every year, Lukoil's refineries produce over 1 million tons of motor oils, complying with the existing international quality standards. In 2008, the company took a number of important steps to increase the efficiency of its motor oil business. The largest packaged motor oils terminal in Europe was commissioned at the Perm refinery. The terminal's capacity is 140,000 tons of products annually. Starting in the spring of 2008, Lukoil's packaged motor oils have been coming in newly designed cans. Their authentic and ergonomic design, combined with a multi-level protection system, eliminates any possibility of pirating and guarantees the product quality. In 2007, Lukoil's refineries produced over 2 million tons of finished products. The company's petrochemical sector is the largest one in Eastern Europe, and it includes production enterprises in Russia, Ukraine, Latvia, and Bulgaria. A considerable part of the Russian consumer market belongs to the company's products, which are exported to 50 countries. The petrochemical sector development strategy is focused on increasing production volumes of high added value products. Over a very short period of time, a new sodium cyanide, caustic soda, and polypropylene process units were constructed.